Oh, give me a second. Let me turn around. Oh, hang on. I'm mirrored. Hang on. Let me try this again. Oh, no. Okay. One more time. Hang on. What is going on, guys? So today we are back, and today we actually have finally received our Mirror Cup announcement. Well, technically it happened roughly 10 hours ago. I usually like to get these videos done as quickly as possible, just so that I don't have to like dwell and put too much personal opinion into it. And this one kind of fell victim to that. The Mirror Cup finally announced. Basically, the Mirror Cup is a cup where you have an entire month to basically participate in any cup that has already been established. And it's up to the tournament organizer to choose which cup you will actually participate in. So if you participate in a cup during the month of August, no matter which theme that it has tied to it, you will gain your Mirror Cup badge. So for instance, my community, my local communities, I know are more than likely going to choose the Season 1 Regionals, because yes, Season 1 Regionals is an option as a theme for the Cup, because a lot of the area that I usually visit is a lot further north than where Season Regional 1s were held. I have a feeling that a lot of those tournament organizers are going to be like, hey, I didn't personally go, I didn't host it, I'd like to see what that's all about. And I think that's what they're going to do. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty okay, honestly, because that's a pretty wide meta. It's a pretty easy, just let's say general great league with a few exceptions, and boom, we're done. Let's just go for it. I think that would be a big way to end the season, because August does actually finish off Season 1. So I think that's a fair assessment there. If I had to choose, I personally would go with anything that's old that has been updated since then. Like, I would love to participate in another Boulder Cup, another Twilight Cup. I mean, that kind of stuff would be so interesting now. Which kind of brings me into the plan for this month. So as soon as this got announced, my entire Discord and I were just kind of like, this is such a cop-out. This is so stupid. Why do they do it this way? But honestly, I think that this actually opens up a ton of options for the local communities. Whether you really if your local community really liked the Rainbow Cup, if they thought the Rainbow Cup was just the best cup that they've had so far, then why not give them that cup again? Why not let them participate and have another month full of joy? You know, I mean, I think that's probably the best thing that I can find out of the situation. I'm not like, I'm pretty much bummed that I don't have a new theme to cover this month. So here's the plan. Number one, I get to relax a little, because I'm not gonna be like scrounging around looking at, you know, like every little detail anymore. I'm not gonna like try to be pulling up new interesting Pokemon or anything like that. Basically, we've talked about most of this stuff. There are videos on the channel, and you guys, I have a feeling that most of those are gonna get dug up, and that's kind of scary because a lot has changed since the Boulder Cup. You guys will see the glare if you go back and watch some of those videos. You guys will see quite a few mistakes, and yeah, so that's going to be interesting. So as far as what Pokemon we're going to cover, here's my idea. So as of this video going live, there is going to be another video going live that actually details a Discord bot that I have set up to vote for Pokemon. Following that tutorial, being in the Discord and voting for a Pokemon will allow that Pokemon to rise the ranks until it is number 1, and every day, starting with tomorrow, because I'm, like I said, relax a little bit, starting with tomorrow, we're going to do whatever Pokemon is at the top. Currently, if I'm not mistaken, everyone in the Discord has voted up Sceptile. So what I will do is I will actually take Sceptile, and this information is just specific to that Pokemon. So we'll talk about Sceptile, his stats, his moves. We'll go through all that. But then I'm going to be so much more focused on that Pokemon up against the meta for the cup. And that raises the interesting question, well, which cup do you guys want to see? Well, it would be near impossible for me to just know that, and without having to go through and set up the Discord bot to accept another variable that literally would kind of break the entire spreadsheet that it's all worked up through. I think it would just be easier to cover that Pokemon in all cups. And you guys are like, whoa, 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 that's crazy. What are you doing? That's insane. That's a lot. Well, if I only focus on the meta, all this is pretty general to that Pokemon. So basically we would cut out the entire cup shield situations, and we would cut out the entire segment in PvPoke where we're literally digging through the entire cup. So that gives me a chance to kind of take away that information, but present the meta-relevant information for each cup that that Pokemon is able to participate in. So Sceptile would be able to participate in what? Okay, Sceptile's not a great option because Sceptile, from a quick search, should only be available in the Jungle Cup, so it would kind of just be me covering Sceptile in the Jungle Cup. But I mean, if that's the case, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cover that Pokemon inside of the cup that it's going to be specific to. Therefore, what that actually will do is it will give each and every Pokemon the spotlight that they need inside the cups that they're available in up against the entire meta for that cup. So it's kind of like an easier cop-out way to possibly cover the Pokemon and try to please everyone, because that Pokemon could be used across multiple cups. Lapras is a really good example. Lapras is used in a ton of the earlier cups. It's not been featured nearly as much recently, but I definitely think that that's probably the best way to go about it. I may actually do this, possibly not this weekend. I don't think I'm gonna have the time to like set up for it, but possibly on the weekends instead of versus videos, since essentially what we're doing is versus all month long because we're looking at multiple cups and kind of how that Pokemon does against multiple Pokemon. I think that it would be interesting to highlight the Pokemon that have had changes. Things like Gardevoir in the Nightmare Cup, things like Bastiodon being available in the Boulder Cup now, things like Swampert because of Community Day coming up. Like, I think that kind of stuff would be really interesting to possibly highlight on the weekends. So the next thing that we need to mention is the spreadsheet that you guys usually see in the description. I did go ahead and update that. By the time this video comes out, it will be completely done, where every single cup has a page, and then every single cup has a formula page just like normal. So there's a ton of information in that spreadsheet. Some of the earlier cups I had to go back and recreate because those cups they happened before I ever came up with the spreadsheet. So the Boulder Cup and the Twilight Cup I know I had to create from scratch, but the cups that were already here whenever I made that spreadsheet, some of the Pokemon may be a little bit weary in there because of like the bans and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure. Or even if Pokemon have been released, like when Probopass came out, I'm not 1000% sure that Probopass is available in every single spreadsheet that it should be. So if you guys see any kind of information that's missing from the spreadsheet, definitely let me know so that I can go back and fix that. So to wrap up the video, so basically the plan for this month is to cover Pokemon in all cups that they're available in. The way that you guys are going to be able to vote for Pokemon from now on is actually going to be in Discord. So if you're not in Discord, please go down into the description, join Discord. You can still comment the Pokemon here on YouTube, but Discord is basically going to be the priority of how I get my votes. It's a lot of manual work and a lot of just time-consuming work that it takes to copy all the Pokemon from YouTube comments, especially on a video like these. These usually get like 50 different comments generally, and they also get like multiple Pokemon per comment. So it's a lot easier and a lot more streamlined for me to just do it through a Discord bot at this point. So please go down into the Discord. You can jump into the deep dive bot vote channel. I don't exactly remember what I called it. It's literally super simple. There's a video that's coming out right after this video that explains exactly how to use it so that you guys aren't left up in the air with it. If you do have any problems with it in Discord, just at me and I will be happy to try to help. And then the spreadsheet, of course, is going to be including all information for every single cup up until this point. And that's pretty much it, guys. So the mirror cup is weird, to say the least. I would honestly say that I was underwhelmed at first, but I'm trying to look at the bright side because this could potentially mean tons of dust saving and possibly even a lot more of a relaxed approach, and that would be nice because after the last 7 months of literally every single day pushing myself to make videos happen every single day and covering a unique Pokemon almost every single day, this will be kind of nice to just relax. It'll be interesting to bring a new concept to the videos, which is what I'm most excited about, to be honest. So thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember that if you like to like videos, you could do that, but if you don't, you could be that guy. Otherwise, let me know what you have to say down in the comments below about the video. I do highly appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want to support me in any way, there are several links down in the description for Patreon, joining the community here on YouTube, or even just directly PayPal if that's your thing. I greatly appreciate everyone's name that's on screen, as you guys have showed some sort of support outside of just viewing the videos, and I thank you guys. You don't understand from the bottom of my heart. So until our next video, guys, I will catch you then.